Hey everyone, this is Charles Verhoff, CEO of World Class Media, and I wanted to give you something very cool today, and this is how to get up to 78% more traffic, revenue, and engagement on every piece of content that you write. This works on Facebook ads, this works on landing pages, sales pages, and let me just show you one of my clients currently, his book that I am promoting is actually number one in over 5 countries, and you can see in over 5 different Amazons, Amazon.ca, UK.com, obviously Amazon.com, and he's also number one in over 5 categories. So he's number one in 5 countries and 5 categories, and it's really kicking butt. This is the first thing you should understand, about the landing page that we create for him, and every piece of content that we create for him. He actually had his highest ever month this last month, and regularly does over 100K a month in online sales. So it's very valuable, and it's helped us out tremendously, and I think it can help you out tremendously. So enjoy.
Hello everyone, this is Charles Verhoff, CEO of World Class Media, and this is how to get 78% more traffic, revenue, and conversions from all types of content. Let's get started. Let's start with a meet and greet to start off. So those of you who know me, those who don't, I'm a Google Bing certified search specialist. I was also a lead architect on sites that have over 12 million visits per month. I've worked on huge websites. Previously, I was a digital marketing consultant for Madison Avenue type clients like PIMCO with Campbell Ewald, who has clients like Cadillac, Kaiser Permanente, AT&T, etc. I've also worked with smaller attorney sites. I've taken sites from scratch to 30,000 visits per month in under 3 months time. So I've done a lot of work, and that's pure SEO work. That's not like paying for the traffic. So I've worked on small sites and large sites. I've worked on the whole spectrum. I launched World Class Media in 2010. Since worked on mom and pop shops and attorneys and stuff like that, and I've really figured out how to take sites from scratch to a ton of visits per month, and I'm going to show you a lot of the techniques I use in this webinar. All right, so I'm just a nerd who loves SEO, code, and search engines. A lot of people ask me to present this information to them, and a lot of friends have asked me to spill my secrets, but I was hesitant because I didn't know if they could get the same results, and I think I've kind of outlined that and made it real easy for people to do, and so I'm happy to share this now, and enjoy. All right, so to get started, I'm a real dude. You can reach me at worldclassmedia.com. Just look it up online. That's me and my wife and my kids. And a very important part of taking notes that I want to illustrate. How many of you write down notes and just end up throwing them away? I know I did this for a very long time until I figured out my own best practices for keeping notes, and I'm going to share that with you today. And this is what I'd like you to do. If you don't have a pen right now, you should go grab it. You can always come back to this and watch it again. But what I do is I take a sheet of paper and I draw a line down the middle. And on the left side, I write the theory, the really cool stuff that I learned. This should work, right? So I take all the stuff I learned, write down on the left side. On the right side, I write down the practical notes, right? So, what you do, how you actually perform will go right here on the right-hand side. And on the left side, your usual notes go here. But the ideal thing is actually to translate every important fact into an action item on the right-hand side. So the goal is to take massive action. So if you don't have a pen, this is how I'd recommend you do it. Let's get started. So let's start with some facts. This particular site I was working on, I brought it up to 30,000 visits per month, and this is the same training that I gave their staff on how to write content and stuff like that. I'm going to make it very simple for you. And to back up these statistics, PR Newswire reports that a study of releases on their Wire service, this is press releases, shows that, 1, adding a photo or an image increases views of the release by 14%. I mean, they get thousands and thousands and thousands of press releases constantly. They're huge. So this is a pretty accurate statistics. So adding a photo or an image increases views of the release by 14%. 2, adding a video gives you a 28% increase in views. 3, make that an image and a video, and you'll get a 48% boost in views. 4, go all the way and put in a photo, a video, a graphic, and a download, and you'll see a 78% jump in the number of views. I'm going to repeat that again. Go all the way in your content, right, and put a photo, a video, a graphic, and a download, and you'll see a 78% jump in the number of views. Now, those are pretty cool statistics. Now, I'm going to show you how to make it even more compelling. All right, here's your first writer downer. On the left-hand side, you can write, your headline can increase views up to 80%. So your headline is the most important part of capturing the attention of your potential customers and clients. And I've got a treat for you. Actually, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link where you can download the top 100 headlines of all time. And you can use these headlines any way you want. You just alter them slightly, because you know they're performers. They've made billions and billions of dollars. You just alter them slightly for your own personal needs. And pretty much any product or service that you have or anything you're writing about can be altered into these types of headlines, and it's just amazing. I use it all the time. So that's a treat for you at the end of this webinar, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to put a link down at the bottom for you. So let's get started. 1, creating a compelling headline. This story I'm going to tell you illustrates what I'm talking about. So this was an interview of Dan Miller, who has sold 50 to 60,000 copies of his book, and in the interview, he talks about the only thing he changed on the book. A lot of people say, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, most people do. So here's how you effectively change your headline. So how did you sell 50 to 60,000 books? Was it just promoting? That's the $50 million question, or the $2 million question really here. Dan Miller says, I did so little. I keep learning now things about affiliate links and co-ad ventures and all. I didn't know any of that. Really, I just made it available. But one thing I did that was very advantageous for me, I recognized that, was the name. Now the name, 48 Days to the Work You Love, on that, my material originally was called Career Transitions. Then I called it Career Life Transitions 101 to make it sound more like an academic course. Then it was Find the Job You Love in 30 Days. And then I realized some people didn't really want a job, J-O-B, so I changed that very strategically to work. So work opened the door to other things. Now, you want to make it very compelling. Like, if you compare Career Transitions versus 48 Days to the Work You Love, I mean, there's no comparison. 48 Days to the Work You Love is a very compelling headline. So start with something like that. You can start with any arbitrary number, like the one I have here, how to get 78% more conversions, or, how to get 78% more revenue and engagement on your content. Just, you want to illustrate the value to your customer, right? What is it it's all about them. You got to tune into radio station WIIFM. In other words, what's in it for me? All right. Writer downer number 2, add a viral photo. I usually put the photo at the top of each of my blog posts, and I'll show you where to get amazing photos ethically for free right here. All right, where to get free images. So I typically do a Google search for Flickr Creative Commons. And in Flickr, you can get free images in their Creative Commons, which people have to tag their images if they want to share it with anybody, if they want to share it with corporations, or, if they want to make it share alike. So I look for share alike, which means you can share it anywhere. And you can find amazing photos by people on there for free. So 2, you can also use Google. Just do a Google search, and you can drill it down in their menu. I'm going to show you an example right here of how to do it. The other thing you can do is take screenshots. Screenshots are great. You can just take a screenshot of a website or something you're trying to illustrate. Just screenshot it, crop it, and paste it into your presentation. Images that you can use legally. So I usually put the catchy image at the top of my blog. Now you want to get what I call a viral image, and it's the image that catches your attention the most. It's like the image that slaps your customer, that just wow, kind of catches their attention. And it should illustrate what you're talking about as well. It should communicate what you're trying to say. And it should be of the same tone as your customer. If they're mad about something, it should be something that shows a mad person, for example. So in addition to making your story irresistible, it makes it very shareable in social media too. So when somebody clicks to share your post, that image shows up on their social media feed, which is super valuable, and it increases your clicks tremendously. All right, so a catchy image can also be found in all major search engines. For example, you can see image searches at the top of Google on many of their searches. Now, it doesn't necessarily drive traffic to your site, but if the image is very compelling, other people will use it and they'll grab it off your site, and I can get thousands of visitors to my site just from using this technique. All right, writer downer number 3, add a viral video. Here's the awesome part. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You don't even have to create the video yourself. All you have to know how to do is how to embed it off Google. So add a video to your article, for example, like this. You can reach people all over the world now. How you do it? You don't have to recreate the wheel. In fact, I recommend you find something that you like and just embed it in your post. So you're taking an audience's viewpoint rather than a creator viewpoint. If you take the audience's viewpoint and you look for something that's really good, they typically feel the same way, right? So for example, we were writing about electric cars. We found a very professional comparison from Car and Driver's channel on YouTube, and we just embedded it in the article we were doing. Writer downer number 4, test your text. The more text you have, the better. So search engines typically, if you think about it, the only way they can find your content is by the words on your page. And every word on your page is actually another opportunity for you to be found in search engines. So also every variation of each phrase in your article is another way to be found. So the more words you add, the better for search engines. So, but the other thing that I find important, if you're doing ads and you're doing articles and whatnot, test your text. You want to see which text is more compelling, which you want your text to be very compelling, and you want people to scroll all the way down if they're reading a long piece of text. Now, there was a survey done of all of the top pages on the internet, and the typical count for all the top searches on the internet, the top ranking sites had over 2,000 words per page. That's why Amazon, increased tons of words on their pages. Everybody has been typically trying to add more and more content to each page. Build it and they will come is false. Here's the truth. Outflow equals inflow. So in other words, the more you reach out, the more people you'll get in. The more you promote on social networks, the more you tell friends and others about it. It takes outflow in order to get inflow. The other truthful fact is that really all traffic is paid traffic. So all traffic can really be drilled down to time. How much time did it take to create that traffic? How much time did it take for you to write that article? And if you figure out, it took me, an hour, well, how much do you get paid per hour? And if you can break it down to time, you can break down to a dollar value. And then you can say, well, that costed me $50 for that long article I wrote worth of time, and that equals $50 to get thousands of traffic in. Now, organic traffic, obviously, is a very high rate of return. So, like I said, I've worked with Madison Avenue marketing agencies with clients like Cadillac, Kaiser, AT&T, etc. And it kind of dawned on me that really all traffic is paid traffic. All traffic requires some kind of commitment or payment. So once you swallow that pill, it makes it very easy. If you're paying for very highly targeted traffic, the type that will buy your service, then it's worth it. So the whole trick is, how do you put $1 towards your advertising and make $2 back? That's the whole trick, and it's not easy. So I've taken sites from scratch, from brand spanking new to 30,000 visits per month, and once you're hitting that level of traffic, you can get a lot more inflow from people, right? All right, writer downer number 5. Add a free download to your article or your ad to increase conversions 78%. Just like I'm doing in this presentation, I'm giving you the top 100 headlines of all time to download. You should give your readers something really valuable, just like that. And that's going to really increase the value of your product to them. Okay, so here's a bonus writer downer. Number 6. This doesn't only work, all these steps, 1 through 5, of how to get 78% more traffic to your blog, your articles, your ads, and everything. It doesn't only work on blogs, articles, and press releases. It works on ads too. And specifically, this is working really well on Facebook. I've tested this, multiple ways, and it works amazingly well almost every time in all types of advertising. All right, so this works amazingly well on Facebook. In this example, I'm showing you on the left-hand side a ad I saw from OfferPop, planning your digital marketing strategy for 2015. Here's how to get ahead on top trends. Get my free report now. The scoop from 100 plus marketing professionals on how to reach more social and mobile customers, collect insights, and measure ROI. Okay, and on the right-hand side, you see something from Jeff Walker's product launch formula here. Are you hoping your product launch or business will do well, or do you want to be sure it's going to rock? I've got a free video training series here that will show you how to create a launch that gives huge sales and momentum and avoids the mistakes that kill most launches before they even start. Discover the secrets of the no-fail launch. Get this free training series now. They're both advertising downloads. They both have text. They both have a catchy image. And they both have videos, from what I can tell, or at least the one on the right does. It's going to go to free video training series, right? So this works amazingly well. I want you to try it. Do these 5 things and let me know how it goes. So let's do a summary. This particular site I was working on, I took up to 30,000 visits per month in under 3 months. And this is the training that I gave to their staff that they implemented. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, PR Newswire showed that on a case study of their thousands and thousands of press releases, that one, adding a photo, especially a catchy photo or image, increases the views of the release by 14%. Adding a video gives you a 28% increase in views. Make that an image and a video, and you'll get a 48% boost in views. So go all the way and put a photo, a video, a graphic, and a download, and you'll see a 78% jump in the number of views. So here you can see on the left-hand side a graphic example, which shows the difference. You just have text, you get 24% views. You have text and an image, you get a 20% jump. You add text and image and a graphic, you get a 48% jump. And you go all the way, put an image, text, a download, and a graphic, and you'll see a 78% jump in the number of views. Awesome, huh? So what questions do you have? I'd love to hear your feedback. You can reach me at any time, info@worldclassmedia. I get thousands of emails, so bear with me. I'm doing training on how to get more traffic and whatnot. You can sign up by clicking the link below and find out more information about World Class Media. I'd definitely appreciate hearing your feedback. Thank you for watching, and click on the link below for more info.